Hey there, y'all. Merry Christmas. I was working on a few things here, cleaning up my invitations, and was talking to a couple people about it, and they were interested in how I pick who I connect with, because as many of you guys may know and gals, that really my focus is to create the biggest amount of impact in the smallest amount of time. And so I want to give you three steps that I use personally to make sure that I'm fully taking advantage of people and connections on LinkedIn. It's going to help you make an impact on your business or your cause. And so here I am in my current invitations. I get quite a few. So I have 842 over the last week or so that I have not done anything with. So here's the two things I do when I'm looking through. So first, as I'm just kind of scanning down, the very first thing I look for is because I want to connect with cause-driven organizations and leaders. That's why I love to work with and help out and consult and teach and train and all those good things. Is I'm going to go through here and just just kind of scan with my eyes people that have something in their headline around volunteering, serving, impact, different things like that. I'm going to look for any of those things, and this takes time. But what it does is it creates the opportunity to really be highly engaged on LinkedIn with the people you want to see your content and the people that potentially could be clients or collaborators. So Trasa Coburn here says she's passionate about children, education, public policy, and volunteerism. That's possibly someone I'd want to connect with. So I might accept that one, right? And so that's one thing I'm going to do, right? I'm just going to kind of go down here and look for specifically what I want, right? The second thing I would do is I would very quickly look through and look at anybody who's written me a note, right? So here's a note right here. Hey, good to meet you. Happened on your profile. We may benefit. Hope all is well. What's awesome is Eric took the time to write me something, because as you can see, most people don't. So those always stand out. Which is a good thing for you if you're trying to connect with people. But the second thing is I'm a digital marketer. I'm not really a web-based business. And I already have a CPA, and there wasn't anything really specific that he wanted to connect with. So I'm just going to keep rolling on that. So that's two things I do. And then the third thing I do is probably going to be the hardest thing that most of you will have to do at this point, because this does take time, right? And you can use tools like LinkedIn Helper to do this. But what I will do is anybody on this page that I didn't specifically see or want to connect with, I'm going to ignore the invitation. And I do that not because I don't want to connect with people. I do that because I want to make the most impact with every piece of content I put out. And any single conversation that I have, I want it to show up in the right feeds so that I can have the biggest impact for the things that I'm doing. And you can do the exact same thing just by picking out and knowing exactly the type of person that one or two types of people that you want to connect with. And that will absolutely change the way that your LinkedIn feed looks, the interaction that you get with your content, and it'll make your sales process work better because you have the right people in the funnel. So just wanted to pass that on as I was going through some stuff here at the end of the year and trying to clean out and revamp. Hopefully that's something that's helpful for you. Let me know if you found some ways to make your feed more effective, more impactful for you. Because in case you haven't seen, LinkedIn actually says and puts little pop-ups over here in the corner that say, make sure and connect with people who are potential clients. So even they are telling you to do that stuff. So that's it. Thanks for tuning into this one. Share it with somebody you think that would be helpful with. And in the comments below, let me know, what do you think of my tactic? And would you do anything differently? I'll talk to you guys later on.